Problem 15. Charlie is struggling to understand why a cylinder isn't a polyhedron. So what's some way you could explain to Charlie why this is the case? So I think if you read the back of our book, it likes to say things like, "You should refer Charlie back to the definition," which, although technically true, is something you should never ever say to a young learner, or even is something you should never say to anybody you're trying to teach. So instead you should, one, try to refer him to a definition, but also help him try to figure out what's going on. So first let's talk about a cylinder. So here's my picture of a cylinder. Draw it out first. So when we talk about polyhedron, it has to be made up only of polygons, and they all have to be flat. So no circles allowed. So what goes wrong? Here, kind of two things. The cylinder is rounded, or not rounded, sorry, curved. So that's an issue. A polyhedron has to be made up of flat surfaces. And also, the cylinder has circles. Circles as faces. What's wrong with that? Circles, not polygons. So you can refer him back to the definition, but you need to explain to him during that, while you're trying to go over it, what goes wrong. So you would say a polyhedron has to be made up of, say, polygons and flat surfaces, and this breaks both of those rules. It has both the curved surface around itself and it has circles on it. So that's kind of a double whammy for the cylinder.